Hi, everybody. Welcome to our second week of Go Lives. And today I'm very, very excited because I get to introduce you guys to my fellow business owners. And so today we have Kim and Steve from Newfoundland, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kim and
I'm Steve.
and we currently live in Lewisport, Newfoundland. We've been living here now. Well, we grew up in Newfoundland, really, and left home a long time ago and followed our dreams around the world. And
I followed her.
He followed me. And we were living in Alberta for about 12 years. And then 2 years ago, we moved back to Newfoundland to be near family. So we've been in Newfoundland now for just over 2 years.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, being close to family is always important. So today, for the viewers, I'm going to ask Kim and Steve just 3 questions. This will just be a quick live and quick interview, and then just ask them 3 questions, let them answer, and then we'll see, we'll get to know them more and learn about their journey in this business. So my first question is, what were your pains and struggles before starting the online business?
Before starting the online business, like I said, we had just moved back to Newfoundland. So I've been only in the online business now it's been a year in October gone. And we had moved on, back home earlier that year, so January of 2019. And we started the business in October. And so for the first little while being home, we came home to be near family because my mom had passed away, and we have aging parents. These parents are getting older, and we wanted to be home for them. And but after being here for a little while, we realized jobs are really hard to come by here, and I found it very stressful. And I didn't get any meaningful work. I could have got work, but I wanted meaningful work. But not only that, when I was working in Alberta, we had corporate jobs. I was working with government, and it was stressful on times. And I knew what I didn't want when I came back home. I did not want that stress anymore.
And I was working remotely, so I was traveling back and forth, and then Kim was still home, trying to, take care of things here.
Mm-hmm.
But me being away and she being here, and then not having work and not having any way of, earning an income, we were basically living on one income for that period of time. So it was tough, and it was different.
Stressful.
And again, we were just looking for something better, something that gave us more flexibility but less stress. So
yeah, I definitely wanted less stress. I didn't know what I wanted, but I knew what I didn't want. So I don't know.
That's a start. That's a start, though, right? To know what it is that you don't want, then you can start finding what it is that works for you and your family. And so that kind of lends its way to my second question. So why did you decide to have an online business?
Well, to go back to knowing what I didn't want and not what I wanted, I knew I didn't want stress, and I really wanted to do something from home. This commuting to work all the time, that's for the birds. I didn't want it, and I would like to have something from home. So I was, like most people, I guess, doing some research, and I saw an opportunity online. I saw an ad, actually, and I saw that ad, and I looked at it, and it seemed like it was a good idea. I wasn't really sure. I did sign up for the webinar. I watched the webinar. I couldn't wait for the live one. I watched the replay, and I guess I thought it would be a really good idea, but I had to get his input, and
I was a skeptic, so I scrutinized it. I gave her a really hard time, actually.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
And then it wasn't until I actually sat down and I watched the webinar and I saw the videos, and then it's like, okay, this is real. You get a T4 at the end of the year. I still have to pay taxes on this, and it's like, okay, the government thinks it's real. I guess it's real. So yeah, and then we ended up buying in, and it's like, again, even buying in, it was low risk for me. because it was refundable. And okay, if it's not for us, it's not for us, and we'll just move on. But if it is for us and it's a great fit, then okay, great. It's an opportunity.
Perfect.
So that's
Exactly. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you guys found it, and it's good to have that little bit of skepticism because you look into things, right? And you ask questions that you're supposed to ask that will keep you safe because there's a lot of scams out there. So it's good to have that little bit of skepticism for sure. So this is our last question. What do you think is the biggest result or change that has happened to you since starting your online business?
I think the biggest change for me, I'm just happier. Um,
both of us.
we're both happier, I think, because I think we found something that is, it fits with what we wanted. I didn't want this stress, and I didn't want to be chasing people. I wanted to work from home. And in light of what 2020 brought around, man, I'm so glad that we made the decision, because we can work from home and we could build our business and we see it grow. And it put us back in control of our life again. And we felt like for a while it was just spinning out of control and didn't know where to go or where to turn. And it put us back in control. And I think since doing the business, I think the biggest change, or one of the biggest change, has been our mindset. Now we have hope.
Yeah, definitely. Like our mindset has changed. We have something that's positive in our life, and it's very good to have that to look forward to. And it's a new venture really for us, and it's great. It's working well,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't wait to see what it does for us in the future. And really, like Kim was talking about, being able to work online and being home, it's great for us. We have that flexibility with our family.
Yeah.
And it also, in the midst, like I'm still working in a corporate world, and in the midst of everything that happened in 2020, I saw lots of people lose their jobs, and I saw a lot of people get pay cuts, and the uncertainty is there. And I saw that weight that they carried around, and they still carry around with them, just not knowing what tomorrow is going to hold, and what 2021 even is going to hold for them. And this business, it gives us assurance. It's always working for us, with us, and we're able to leverage this business
Mm-hmm.
at any time, no matter what restrictions would come in place for us as a society, whether it be for pandemic reasons or whatever would come our way. We can still do our online business.
Awesome. That's really great. I love what you said about getting control of your life again and having hope for the future and not being so worried, because yeah, so many people are worried about their futures and their jobs because, businesses are closing left, right, and center. And so this is an amazing business that we don't have to worry about that. And we're very fortunate for that. So thank you, Kim and Steve, for taking the time to talk with me today and letting me ask some questions and get an inside look on what your business is like. For everybody that's watching, thank you for joining us today. Join me again tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, instead of my usual time of noon, I will be coming on at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and I will have the privilege of interviewing another business owner, Erin, and I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. I hope to see you guys again. Bye.
Right.
Bye.